It is time now for the PHL 11 o'clock news for the Saturday night, February 28th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here, your 11 o'clock news at 9-0. And our top story at 11 o'clock here is... Authorities are preparing for tens and thousands of Russians to march in central Moscow on Sunday in memory of opposition leader Boris Nemtsov, who was shot to death late Friday after urging people to protest Russian President Vladimir Putin and the war in Ukraine. Reports a possible deal on DHS funding reignites chatter about Brainer Atzer. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro plans to limit the United States diplomatic presence in the country to require American tourists to obtain visas amid growing tensions between the two countries. In New York, in his 50 years at the Selma Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated, Warren Buffett has transformed a failing textile company into the strong conglomerate that has vastly outperformed most of the rest of corporate America. In the first Oval Office meeting in May of 2009, President Obama and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu smiled as they shook hands and pledged to do everything possible to keep Iran from getting a nuclear weapon. An Egyptian court declared Hamas a terrorist organization on Saturday, further escalating the blockaded rules of the Gaza Strip, once openly welcomed by the country's toppled Islamic dominant government by Islamic. Zimbabwe President Robert Mugabe will celebrate his 91st birthday with $1 million bash attended by thousands of faithful party supporters. Authorities named seek a motive in Missouri killings. In National Harbor, Maryland, Senator Rand Paul won a straw poll, a conservative activist, on Saturday given his potential bid for the Republican presidential nomination in 2016 in Bush. And Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker came in second. Former Maryland Governor Mountain Malley spoke with reporters after addressing a conference hosted by the South Carolina Democratic Party in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. In Palm Beach, Florida, Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal is calling on congressional Republican leaders fearful of acting to fully repeal President Barack Obama's health care law. In Washington, the modest raises Walmart has said it will give its lowest paid workers provide a glimmer of hope for lower wage workers and other companies and industries. There's a recession in the marketplace over the date when the Fed will once again begin to raise rates as if another 25 basis points is going to change economics and tens of trillions of dollars in investments. In Beijing, an index that measures that China's manufacturing activity went up slightly in February but still shows contraction amid China's economic slowdown as the U.S. economy has witnessed a decline in the growth noticed over the last few quarters. During the fourth quarter, the economic growth remained lower than the initial estimates, pointing towards the weaker business stockpiling and a bigger trade shortfall. Shuttle drivers at 5 Silicon Valley tech companies to join union. As a total of 158 bus drivers are working for companies Trump Station, which holds contracts with Apple, eBay, Genentech, Yahoo, and Zynga voted to seek higher wage for Teamsters representations. Uber revealed on Friday that an unauthorized third party broke into the company database last May and gained access to driver data. Google unveiled plans for a new campus headquarters integrating wildlife and sweeping waterways. To make a big statement in Silicon Valley, which has already seen ambitious projects on Apple and Facebook. In Washington, Honda Corporation recalled 204,768 alarms because of the power steering defect that might cause the cars to suddenly revert to manual steering. The company said Saturday in a report filed with the U.S. Saturn is one of the most well-known planets in our solar system, mainly due to its rings. People often see this as one of the most recognizable planets in our solar system. It was the biggest climate change talking point of 2013 beyond the idea that global warming had slowed down positive. Some put it hit its speed bump. Chronic fatigue syndrome has long followed some doctors and sufferers as scientists say that they found the first robust evidence that the debilitating condition known as chronic fatigue syndrome. At the cuts of 0 cases, Ebola returned by sea. A new study suggests that doctors who are given the bad news as always look as the less compassionate doctors regardless how to deliver the bad news. And health officials confirmed that 3 cases of leprosy on the east coast of Florida since November 2014 and the cases were linked in contact with armadillos. Okay, take a look at New England alerts here at 233 Chelsea Street in Boston, Massachusetts. That first alarm found out as where the sign worked a fire in a mattress in a 3-story wood frame. 2 lines operated on the fire. Peter Jones, 11:05. Time now for a travel report on this late Saturday night. Here's smooth sailing highways, byways in New England here. And 120 on the southbound side. We get an accident on Route 120 on the southbound side between exit 20B and 21 in Beverly. So expect some delays in that area from 1A all the way down for Conan Street. But it was a smooth sailing commute here on this late Saturday night on the highways, byways in New England there. And still on SL4 and SL5 experiencing moderate delays due to traffic. Peter Chilton News Time, 11:06, time now for a weather report here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 11:06 p.m. 2 degrees above zero with humidity 83%. With fair skies, wind speed is calm. Barometer 3.71 inches, 2.2 below, and a visibility of 10 miles an hour here. Alright, current conditions in the region here, 27 degrees in Boston. But we get out to the suburbs, it's 7 in Fitchburg, 18 in Bedford, 18 in Beverly, it's 25 in Gloucester, 18 in Worcester, 9 above in Sturbridge, 4 above in Norwood, 6 above in Taunton, 10 above in New Bedford, it's 14 in Plymouth, 23 in Provincetown, 7 above in Falmouth, 19 in Chatham, 9 in Martha's Vineyard, 27 in Cape Cod Bay and Block Island, 15 in Westleaf, 12 in Smithfield, 26 in New York, 19 in Islip, 20 in Bridgeport, 7 above in Danbury, 16 in Waterbury, 10 in Meriden, 21 in Winslow, 11 in Springfield, 5 above in Pittsfield, 1 above in North Massachusetts, 15 in Albany, New York, 11 in Sturdivant Springs, 3 above in Bennington, Vermont. It's 9 above in Keene, Hampshire, 4 above in Devon, Hampshire, 11 above in Concord, Hampshire, 10 above in Laconia, New Hampshire, 12 above in Nashville, New Hampshire, 1 above in Lebanon, New Hampshire, 21 in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 16 degrees up in Portland, Maine, and 37 degrees is our water temperature here. Take a look at our service map around the country. Shows Station 5 from eastern British Columbia stretching down through the Mountain region, down through New Mexico and stretching in northeastern Mexico, and then off the South Texas coastline here, and get another station front off the southwestern coast of Florida, stretching on 7 Florida, not to see here. And we got a photo from southwestern British Columbia stretching down from western Oregon and northern California coastline with a low pressure off the northwestern California coastline. Got a photo from central Nevada, stretching it in for west central portions of Arizona with a low pressure in south central Arizona and south central Nevada. And a photo from northeastern Arizona down for western New Mexico with a low pressure in the Arizona-New Mexican border here. And another low pressure in the Utah-Colorado border. And we got a photo from western Nebraska up in the eastern Dakotas and up in the southeastern Manitoba. And a photo from north central Louisiana, stretching in central Tennessee, Kansas down for West Virginia, down for western Pennsylvania, and a photo from Massachusetts, stretching up the New Hampshire, Maine, coastline, and up in the New Brunswick here. And we got high pressure in New Jersey, off the Nova Scotia, and western South Dakota, and northwestern portions of Montana. 17 degrees on temperature right now in Detroit. It's 22 out in Pittsburgh, 27 in Washington, D.C. It's 47 degrees out in Atlanta, Georgia, 75 in Miami, Florida, 50 in Brownsville, Texas, 31 in Dallas, Texas, 22 in Kansas City, 23 in Omaha, Nebraska, 18 in Chicago, Illinois, 13 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 16 in Great Falls, Montana, 47 in Seattle, Washington, 56 in San Francisco, 57 in Los Angeles, it's 58 in Las Vegas, 36 in Salt Lake City, Utah, 16 in Denver, 34 in Albuquerque, Mexico, and 66 degrees out in Phoenix, Arizona here. Alright, take a look at our radar situation. Shows some little snow showers off the eastern portion of Quebec, some snow showers of western and southeastern portions of Prince Edward Island there. And we're going to take a look at our radar situation here. It's just some snow showers of central and southeastern portions of Wisconsin down for southern Michigan, stretching in through Ohio, Indiana, central and southern Illinois down for Missouri, and some north central Kentucky, and some sleep from north central Kentucky, stretching it down for southwestern Indiana, down for southern Illinois, down for southeastern Missouri, down for northern Arkansas, down for east central portions of Oklahoma, and stretching in north central Texas here, and some rain showers from southwestern Arkansas, stretching it down for eastern portions of Texas, and spotty rain showers from South Carolina coming to much of eastern Georgia, and a lot of rain showers coming to much of Florida here, and that's why the Honda PGA Classic down at Palm Beach got decided to cancel third round due to the rain here. Or take a look at some snow shots in central portion of Wyoming and then some snow shots from Interstate 25 quarter from Cheyenne down for Central Colorado, down for Denver, Danford. Hot Springs Superior down to the north central Mexico, some rain and sleet mixed with it. Rain shots in central and northwestern portions of Arizona, some north central portions of Arizona get some snow shots in the south central portions of Utah. Snow and rain around the Salt Lake City area of Utah. Spotty rain shots around the Los Angeles area and stretching up the South Carolina, Southern California coastline here. And line of rain shots in eastern portion of California, some snow shots in Lake Tahoe region of California and down for west central portion of Nevada, and some snow shots in central portions of Idaho. Some snow shots in central and southeastern portions of Alberta, and some snow shots in south central portions of Saskatchewan and west central portions of Saskatchewan, western portions of Saskatchewan, and some snow shots in southwestern portions of Ontario here. Take a look at the satellite loop here, and it shows patchy clouds coming in much of the northeastern corner of the country and around the Canadian Maritime times. Patchy clouds coming in much of the Great Lakes, coming in much of from Kentucky up to Ohio, down for Indiana, Illinois, down for Missouri, and stretching out in eastern Kansas. And patchy clouds from the Four Corner region, stretching out in much of California, Nevada, and up to 7 Idaho, down for Wyoming, and down for west central portion of Nebraska, and down for western South Dakota, and clouds coming in much of Missouri, and down for eastern Kansas here. And a lot of clouds coming in much of British Columbia and up in the western Alberta here. And a lot of clouds coming in much of Ontario and up in the north central Minnesota here. Anyway, let's take a little forecast discussion around the region here. First of all, around the country here. And it shows snow and ice events set up from the middle Mississippi Valley to the Midland region. Unsettled weather will continue across California and four-quarter states. And heavy rain and thunderstorms expected in the lower Mississippi Valley. And widespread precipitation is expected to develop over much of the eastern half of the nation in the next few days as a disturbance crosses the northern interior and moisture surges northward out of the Gulf of Mexico as Arctic air mass is literally in place will keep temperatures low enough to support a wide axis of light to March snow accumulations from the middle Mississippi Valley to the northern Midland states and the warm Gulf of Mexico airs moving in over the slow to erode Arctic air will settle the zone and then sleet and freezing rain, especially just east of the central and even southern Appalachians. Unsettled weather will continue across the California four-quarter states this weekend and will continue early next week as the upper low closes off the southwest United States as Pacific moisture stream inland as impulses of energy embedded in the flow aloft as orographic effects will be all helping produce some heavy precipitation totals along the favored slopes of the terrain as conditions will be cold enough for accumulated snow across much of the Sierra Nevada ranges and the Great Basin and central to Southern Rockies over a foot of snow expected in San Juan ranges of southwestern Colorado here. And precipitation will begin to focus along the frontal boundary straight in the southern interior of the nation on Monday as plenty of moisture lifting north of the Gulf of California. Gulf of Mexico will feel moderate heavy rains and thunderstorms over the lower Mississippi Valley here. And forecast discussion around the region here, and it shows a fast-moving low-pressure system will bring accumulated snow to the region late Sunday and Sunday night, with the highest amounts expected south of Massachusetts turn back away from the immediate south coast as high pressure brings dry, cold air for the early weekend. Low pressure from northern Canada and associated low forming over the plains. Monday will emerge in past west and northern New England as swing a cold front across the north region on Wednesday as dry and cold weather returns to the end of the week. And new term until 6 a.m. Sunday morning as 9:15 p.m. update. Clear skies, light winds, and deep snowpack will result in another excellent night. A radiation cooling this evening with a wide range of temperatures as low temperatures will bottom out between 5 and 10 degrees below zero across the normally colder outlying locations of areas that do not radiate, as well as such as the higher terrains and urban centers will see lows mainly in the single digits to lower teens. These low temperatures will likely occur a few hours before sunrise and then level off the rise by daybreak as some mild high level cloudiness then moves in from the west. Okay, let's take a look at our weather notes here. Highs today range around the region in eastern Massachusetts and down from 25 degrees to some spots touching about 30 degrees. And the snows went to Boston, 95, 96, 107.6 inches. First snowiest winter set back in 1995-96. And the second snowiest winter, 2014-2015, 102.0 inches. And we need just 5.6 inches to surpass the record, and I have a feeling that this snowstorm's gonna put this winter over the top. And take a look at tomorrow's eyes. We're gonna see tomorrow's eyes ranging from the widespread readings in the 20 spot Metro New England, except for a few 30s around the New York City area and lows and the low 30s here. Okay, take a look at the highlights, and it shows a moderate snow event. Timing: light snow develops during the mid to late afternoon hours on Sunday, and snow picks up intensity Sunday evening and Sunday night. Snow concludes by daybreak on Monday. Advisories posted for areas where coveted high of snowfall amounts remain below 6 inches. Watches and air effects for areas where 6 plus snowfall amounts may need exceeding warning criteria are anticipated, but uncertainty in exactly where. Untreated roads will become snow covered and slippery by Sunday evening as concerns for the Monday morning commute. And poor visibility is at times down to a half mile or less. Additional snow loading on roofs which have not been cleared could be problematic, and storm total liquid content of snow will be on the order of half an inch. And we're under a winter storm watch in effect from south of the Mass Pike around southeastern Massachusetts, Cape Downs, all Rhode Island, and all Connecticut except for western Connecticut, which is on winter reverse and it's stretched up in the western Berkshire County and stretched in Northern Hampshire County, and stretched up to north of Worcester and up into the northeastern portion of Massachusetts and the northern suburbs of Greater Boston, and stretching on to Metro West Boston, as Boston is under the windstorm watch for Boston Point South. And Rochester, Virginia, and Nantucket will be under the winter weather advisory here. And this is widespread, 4 to 8 inches throughout Metro region, and this is general area potential for seeing snowfall amounts in excess of 6 inches from eastern Connecticut, all around in the southeastern Massachusetts, inland southeastern Massachusetts, and upper Cape around Warren, and Sandwich, and down to the Falmouth Fair. And we are under a winter storm watch here. A moderate snowfall event Sunday afternoon and Monday morning here. Winter storm watch remains in effect from Sunday afternoon to Monday morning here. Locations include along and south of the Massachusetts Turnpike to the immediate south coast. This includes northern Connecticut, all Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts, including Cape Cod. The Hartford, Providence, and Boston metropolitan areas are included in the watch. Hazard type snow. Snow accumulations 4 to 8 inches in time. Light snow develops during the mid to late afternoon hours of Sunday, picking up in intensity Sunday evening and Sunday night. The snow goes by daybreak on Monday here. Impacts. Untreated roads will become snow covered and slippery by Sunday evening, along with poor visibility at times. And visibility is 1/4 mile less at times, and uncertainty. We are confident that within the watch area, snowfall amounts in excess of 6 inches will be observed, but we will remain uncertain as to exactly where the forecast continues to wobble. And precaution prepares actions. A winter storm watch is issued for potential accumulating 6 or more inches in a 12-hour period, or 8 or more inches in a 24-hour period. As anyone traveling the next 24 to 36 hours should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to modify travel plans should winter weather develop here. Okay, take a look at the 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Overnight, most of the clear sky with a low around 5 below. Calm wind. For Sunday, snow likely rain after 4 p.m. Increased clouds with a high near 30 degrees in wind chill as low as 4 below. Calm wind becoming south around 5 to 8 miles by the afternoon. Chance of precipitation 6%. New circulation less than half an inch possible. For Saturday night, snow Maine before 2 a.m. The snow can be every time. Low around 26 degrees. So, wind 3 to 6 miles by chance of precipitation 100%. New circulation 3 to 7 inches possible. By Monday, cloud and grass becoming most of the sun sky about 36 degrees. West wind about 6 to 16 miles to gust size, 33 miles per hour. Monday night, most of the coast sky low about 11 degrees. Northwest wind about 69 miles per hour with a gust size 23 miles per hour. For Tuesday, slight chance of snow after 3 p.m. Most of the sun sky about 30 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Thursday night, snow and sleet likely before 2 a.m. Then freeze rain and sleet likely between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then a chance of freeze rain after 4 a.m. Cloud skies will low around 25 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 6%. For Wednesday, chance of rain and freeze rain. Clouds got higher at 45 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. For that, a chance of rain and snow. Clouds got lower about 27 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. For Thursday, chance of snow. Most clouds got about 33 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For that, clouds got lower about 11 degrees. And for Friday, sun's got about 27 degrees. For that, clouds got lower about 13 degrees. For Saturday, most of the got about 35 degrees. Peters, what a phrase of the night. Some moderate snow on Sunday afternoon going to Sunday evening here. Peter Jones News Time, 11:20, 10:30 for Saturday Night Sports Roundup here. And start you off out at the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Boston Bruins are trying to hold on to that final wild card spot in the Eastern Conference of the National Hockey League. And the Boston Bruins, we're looking to wrap up the month of February on the right foot after a rough road trip as the Bruins took on the Arizona Coyotes this evening at the TD Garden here. And the Boston Bruins came out of the gates fast in the first period here. As Milan Lucic gets a goal, 2:40 of the first period with assist from David Pastrnak, 7 assists, and Ryan Spooner, 2nd assist. That's 13th goal by Lucic makes it 1-0 in favor of the Boston Bruins here. And then at 14-13, Brad Marchand had goal, 18th goal, seems assist from Ryan Smith, 22nd assist, and Patrice Bergeron, 26th assist to make it 2-0 in favor of the Boston Bruins here through one period. And then in the second period, Patrice Bergeron nets his 18th goal as a season assist from Brad Marchand, 16th assist, and Dan Char 12 assists. That makes 3-0 in favor of the Boston Bruins. And then 11:50, power play goal by Daniel Char, 5th goal season with assist from Riley Smith, 23rd assist, and Milan Lucic, 21st assist, makes it 4-0 in favor of the Boston Bruins. And then in the third period, the Coyotes didn't have a goal at 10:21 in the third period on Martin Durant, goal with assist on Shane Doan and Keith Yandel as the Boston Bruins defeat the Arizona Coyotes 4-1. And now they improved their record to 31-22 and 9 in the season here. And the Bruins are 4 points ahead of the Florida Panthers in a final wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference and 6 points ahead of the Philadelphia Flyers here. Next up to the Boston Bruins, they will have a break, and then they'll be back on the ass at the Garden on Thursday night for a date with the Calgary Flames at the TD Garden here. Okay, take a look at other scores around the NHL here. With 10-11 left second half, it is Minnesota 2, Colorado 1 with 10-11 left in the second period here. 9:16 left in the second period, it's Edmonton and St. Louis to a 1-1 tie. And with 9:46 left in the second half, second period, it's San Jose and Ottawa to a 1-1 tie so far. Other scores in the final, Florida Panthers 5, Buffalo Sabres 3, Detroit Red Wings 4, Nashville Predators 3, Carolina Hurricanes 5, New York Islanders 3, it's New Jersey Devils blank the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-0 here. Montreal Canadiens blink the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-0, and the Philadelphia Flyers over the New York Rangers 4-2 here. Okay, take a look at NBA scores around the league on this Saturday night here. Washington Wizards over the Detroit Pistons 99-95 behind John Walls, 22 points and 6 assists. Atlanta Hawks edge at the Miami Heat 93-91 behind Paul Millsap's 22 points. New York Knickerbockers over the Toronto Raptors 103-98 behind Tim Hardaway Jr.'s 22 points. The Memphis Grizzlies over the Minnesota Timberwolves, 197 beyond. Marc Gasol's 27 points. The Brooklyn Nets over the Dallas Mavericks, 104-94 beyond. Jerron Williams, 25 points. San Antonio Spurs over the Phoenix Suns, 101-74 beyond. Vashawn Leonard's 22 points and 10 rebounds. And Utah Jazz over the Milwaukee Bucks, 82-75. The Boston Celtics entering the month of March are looking to try to make a push for that final playoff spot, as they are a half there, as the Celtics along with the Pacers and the Hornets are a half game behind the Brooklyn Nets for that final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference, as the Boston Celtics going to be in for a tough task to begin the month of March with a powerful Golden State Warrior team that is the best in the Western Conference with a 45-11 record here. So the Celtics going to have the hands full tomorrow night at the Garden against the Golden State Warriors here. Okay, take a look at men's and women's college basketball scores here on a Saturday night. Okay, college basketball scores in the men's. Arizona leading Utah 58-57 with 39 left in the second half. It's Idaho State 47 and Weber State 46. 12:46 left in the second half. It's BYU 51, Gonzaga 47.
San Francisco 47, Pacific 40 with 10:25 left in the second half. 13-3 left in the second half. It's Fresno State 39, New Mexico 33. 8:05 left in the second half. It's UC Davis 50, Cal Poly 37. 7:39 left in the second half. It's San Francisco State 53, Portland State 49. At halftime, Seattle University 24, CSU Bakersfield 14. At halftime, it's USC 27, it's Washington 22. Halftime, Cal State Northwich 36, UC Riverside 36. Navy defeating Loyola Maryland 57-47, it's Lipscomb 94, Kennesaw State 75. Maryland 66, Michigan 56. It's Louisville 81, Florida State 59. It's East Carolina 71. It's UCF 66. Lafayette 74, Army 64. It's Bucknell 71. It's American University 69. It's Colgate 61. It's Lehigh 55. Boston College 79. It's North Carolina State 63. It's Clemson 70. It's Georgia Tech 63. Final in overtime. It is St. John's 81, Georgetown 70. Georgia 68, it's Missouri 44. Rhode Island 59, LaSalle 56. Final in double time, it's Omaha 87, it's IUPUI 80. Western Carolina 67, it's the Citadel 54. Sanford 80, VMI 69, it's Winthrop 80, Princeton 53. New Hampshire 65, Maine 56, it's Villanova 78, Xavier 66, it's Wichita State 74, it's Northern Iowa 60, it's North Carolina 73, Miami, Florida 64, it is Oklahoma 67, it's TCU 60, it's Dayton 59, it's BCU 55, it's Butler 67, it's DePaul 53, it's Indiana State 60, it's Bradley 52. Illinois State 69, Evansville 67, final in overtime. Here, Cincinnati 63, Tulane 47. Jacksonville 75, FGCU 67, it's Longwood 70, it's Campbell 65. Utah State 74, Air Force 60. Mount St. Mary 74, it's Wagner 64, it's Albany 79, it's Vermont 73. Binghamton 76, it's UMBC 69, it is LSU 73, it's Ole Miss 63. Green Bay 83, it's Oakland 63, it's UEIC 61, it's Wright State 46, it's Delaware 65, Towson 60, it's Drexel 80, it's William & Mary 66, it's NJIT 90, it's Sarah Lawrence 55, it's Southern Utah 71, it's North Dakota 65, it's UNC Asheville 95, it's Liberty 77, it's Chicago State 65, it's Utah Valley 44.
UAB 100, it's Middle Tennessee 95. It's Bowling Green 62, Miami R 57. It is Sacred Heart 84, LIU Brooklyn 73. It's Appalachian State 66. It's UL Monroe 43. Kentucky 84, it's Arkansas 67. It's Virginia 69. That's Virginia 57. It's Kansas State 70. It's Iowa State 69. It's Baylor 78. West Virginia 66. It's Texas Tech 63. Oklahoma State 62. Southern Illinois 63. It's Drake 57. Loyola, Illinois 65. It's Missouri State 51. Holy Cross 77. It's Boston University 70. It's San Diego 78. Portland 66. It's Seton Hall 67. It's Creighton 66. It's Wofford 62. Furman 60. It's Mercer 69. East Tennessee State 64. It's Redford 72. Gardner Webb 62. It's St. Bonaventure 92. It's Duquesne 75. Brant 61. It's St. Francis, New York 51. It's Baltimore 71. It's St. Francis, Pennsylvania 70 and final in overtime. McNeese State 83. Nichols State 78 final in overtime. It is Vanderbilt 73. It's Alabama 66. It's James Madison 82. Husser 33. It's Maryland Eastern Shore 69. It's Delaware State 65. It is Massachusetts 82. Fordham 74. Idaho 80. It's Montana State 73. It's North Carolina Central 72. It's Bethune-Cookman 49. It's Western Michigan 80. It's Eastern Michigan 72. Fairleigh-Dixon 73. It's Central Connecticut State 66. It's Cobb State 88. Morgan State 77. It's Charleston 97. It's Hyde 93. Final in 3 overtimes. It's Kansas 69. Texas 64. It's Montana 77. It's Eastern Washington 76. It's South Dakota 80. It's South Dakota State 64. It's Chattanooga 61. It's UNC Greensboro 58. It's Georgia State 75. Troy 64. Central Arkansas 74. It's 70. It's Louisiana 72. It's Old Dominion 70. It's North Texas 57. It's Texas Tech 70. It's Arkansas State 60. Pepperdine 65. It's Maryland 49. Brown losing to Princeton 80 to 62. It's Dartmouth 56. Cornell 45. Nevada 62. It's San Jose State 51. Iowa 81. Penn State 77 final in overtime. It is Belmont 88. It's Tennessee State 62. Morehead State 87. Jacksonville State 55. South Carolina 81. It's Mississippi State 68. It's Florida 66. Tennessee 49. North Carolina A&T 77. It's Florida A&M 65. It's Savannah State 68. It's South Carolina State 57. It's Southern 71. It's Alcorn State 63. It's Jackson State 73. It's Mississippi State 49. Texas 758. Oh, 749. Dope 73. It's Syracuse 54. It's IPFW 84. It's Western Illinois 64. It's Toledo 70. It's Bell State 59. Buffalo 71. It's Kent State 65. It's North Florida 76. It's Stetson 71. North Kentucky 84. USC Upstate 65. UMKC 70. It's Grand Canyon 65. It's Davidson 77. It's George Washington 66. Harvard 80. It's Columbia 70. It's Yale 55. It's Pennsylvania 50. Marshall 79. Florida Atlantic 63. Louisiana Tech 76. It's UTSA 66. It's Illinois 86. It's Northwestern 60. It's Long 79. And Connor Word 66. Long Beach State 70. It's Cal State Fulton 47. It is Southeast Missouri State 89. Austin Peay 65. It's Eastern Kentucky 70. It's Tennessee Tech 67. It's 74. Hartford 59. It's Milwaukee 82. Youngstown State 74. It's Elon 74. UNC Wilmington 55. George Mason 78. It's St. Louis 50. It's Richmond 63. St. Joseph 57. It's New Orleans 75. Lane Christian 55. It is Murray State 73. UT Martin 67. It's Prairie View A&M 75. Alabama A&M 72. It's Hampton 68. Howard 67. It's Boise State 56. Sanders State 46. Tulsa 74. Memphis 72. Final in overtime. It is Oral Roberts 60. It's Denver 57. Santa Clara 71. It's St. Mary's 70. It's Northern Illinois 73. It's Central Michigan 55. It's Sharp 77. It's Rice 76. It's Western Kentucky 77. It's FIU 61. It's Southern Miss 63. It's UTB 60. It's UNLV 69. It's Wyoming 57. It's Stephen Dawson 102. Houston Baptist 87. It's Texas A&M Corpus Christi 61. It's Sam Houston 59. Northeastern 65. It's Charleston 56. It's Louisiana Lafayette 68. It's Georgia 758. Texas Arlington 82. It's Arkansas. Little Rock 73. It's Texas A&M 80. It's Auburn 55. Arkansas Pine Bluff 66. It's Grambling State 57. And it's Northern Colorado 76. It's Northern Arizona 74. Okay, take a look at women's college basketball scores. Kansas State 75, Lipscomb 57. It's Illinois 72. It's Michigan 60. It's Stetson 77. North Florida 55. It's Old Dominion 70. It's North Texas 48. It's Texas A&M Corpus Christi 60. It's Emerson 52. It's Miami 66. It's Kent State 59. Mercer 70. It's Stanford 65. It's St. Francis New York 62. Bryant 52. LIU Brooklyn 71. It's Sacred Heart 78 at final overtime. It's Robin Moore 71 in St. Francis Pennsylvania 60. It's Lebanon 64. Campbell 57. It is Appalachian State 80. It's UL Monroe 61. It's Holy Cross 76. It's Boston University 62. It's Nicholls State 73. It's McLean State 68. It's Northern Kentucky 83. It's USC Upstate 60. It is Iona 81. It's Niagara 53. It's Mercer 65. Redder 56. It is Fairfield 72. Manhattan 54. Georgia Tech 67. It's Wake Forest 60. It's Buffalo 87. It's Akron's 80. Eastern Michigan 60. It's Northern Illinois 52. It's Wow 67. It's Bowling Green 47. It's Toledo 62. It's Central Michigan 53. It's Western Michigan 51. It's Ball State 50. It's Furman 70. Wofford 53. It's Chattanooga 64. It's Eastern Tennessee State 42. It's Michigan State 61. It's Purdue 56. It's Connecticut 87. It's Memphis 24. It's Temple 79. It's East Carolina 69. It's Oregon State 73. It's Scotland State 55. It's Boston Coopman 50. It's North Carolina Central 33. It's Delaware State, Lausanne, Maryland Eastern Shore 68, 61. It's Central Connecticut State 77. It's Fairleigh Dixon 56. It's Longwood 58. It's Charleston 751. UNC Asheville 87. It's Coastal Carolina 53. It's Winfield 60. It's Presbyterian 53. It's South Dakota 78. It's Western Illinois 75. It's Detroit 78. Valparaiso 57. It's Omaha 53. Denver 40. Robertson 84. PFW 56. South Dakota State 82. IPI 53. It's Central Arkansas 73. Southeast Louisiana 57. It's TCU 67. It's Kent State 47. It's San State 123. Portland State 77. It's Army 57. It's Lafayette 41. It's Cincinnati 56. SMU 46. Tulsa 55. It's Tulane 52. It's Milwaukee 76. Cleveland State 69. Jacksonville State 83. Warren State 78. Final in overtime. It is SIU Edwardsville 72. It's Eastern Illinois 55. It's Tennessee State 70. It's Belmont 53. It's Texas State 83. Arkansas State 74. It's Troy 88. It's Georgia State 75. It's Washington 74. It's UCLA 61. It's CSU Bakersfield 73. It's Seattle University 61. It's Grand Cayman 57. It's UMKC 42. Iowa State 76. It's Baylor 71. It's Montana State 71. It's Idaho 62. It's Montana 69. It's Eastern Washington 59. It's Idaho State 63. It's Weber State 56. It's Gonzaga 73. BYU 66. It's St. Mary 74. It's St. Clair 71. It's American University 65. Bucknell 55. It's South Florida 69. It's UCF 71. UIC 64. It's Oakland 54. It's North Carolina A&T 70. It's Florida A&M 42. It's Savannah State 55. It's South Carolina State 52. It's Utah State 84. It's Air Force 50. It's Boise State 64. It's Senator State 58. It's New Mexico 63. It's Fresno State 68. It's Wyoming 99. UNLV 68. It's High Point 83. It's Bradford 63. It's Tennessee Tech 84. Eastern Kentucky 71. It's Texas 7 64. It's Alabama State 51. Jackson State 58. It's Mississippi Valley State 54. It's 776. It's Alcorn State 55. It's Green Bay 73. Youngstown State 27. It's Mount St. Mary 68. It's Wagner 65. It's Austin Pay 72. Southeast Missouri State 67. It's Florida Atlantic 83. It's Marshall 73. It's Utah Valley 68. It's Chicago State 53. New Orleans 71. It's Abilene Christian 50. It's Lamar 81. It's Sakana Word 64. It's Stephen F. Austin 69. It's Houston Baptist 57. It's Laura Miramont 74. It's Pepperdine 57. It's San Diego 80. It's Portland 72. It's San Francisco 91. It's Pacific 79. Hampton 106. Howard 57. It's San Jose State 81. It's Nevada 72. It's UT Martin 87. It's Murray State 74. It's UC Santa Barbara 57. It's UC Davis 52. It's UC Irvine 84. It's Cal Poly 75. It's Western Kentucky 88. FIU 47. It's UAB 62. Middle Tennessee 57. It's Washington State 68. It's USA 62. It's Oregon State 73. California 55. It's Grambling State 59. It's Arkansas Pine Bluff 45. Arkansas Louisville 48. Texas Arlington 38. It's Louisiana Lafayette 62. It's Georgia 735. It's Princeton 79. Brown 67. It's Harvard 82. It's Columbia 81. It's Dartmouth 54. Cornell 35. FGCU 78. It's Jacksonville 47. Charlotte 74. Rice 59. Navy 59. Loyola Maryland 50. It's Long Beach State 69. Cal State Fullerton 62. Pennsylvania 59. Yale 33. It's Colgate 61. Lehigh 60. It's Oklahoma State 47. Texas Tech 44. It's Kansas 65. Oklahoma 58. And it's Cal State Norwich 88. It's UC Riverside 70. The Wheaton Lions women's basketball team are moving on to the NUMAC finals on tomorrow afternoon after defeating the Coast Guard at Springfield College. The NUMAC semifinals 85-74 as Abby Brickley, your high score with 20 points for the Lions here. And for the first time in 14 years since 2001, the Norton Lancers boys varsity basketball team have on their way to the Boys Division III MIAA South semifinals with a 44-28 victory over Archbishop Williams Bishops at Norton High today, as the Norton Lancers will be taking on the Norwell Clippers on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. out in Bridgewater Raynham High School in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Sleepy. Okay, take a look at sports news. Anthony Mason died at 48 on a day when St. John beat Georgetown, a season-affirming victory of 1980's vintage that happened to be the time when the teenage Mason was grown into a muscle body, still at the long and winding road to Madison Square Garden. Just a couple of days before the Thunder was set to tip off the season against the Portland late October OKC's final training camp practice open to a media crowd that entered a question about our way to clear the roster. Anonymous required veteran defense Kimo Timonen from the Philadelphia Flyers. The Blackhawks general manager acquired Antoine Vermette, arguably the top rental forward available in the trade market from the Arizona Coyotes exchange. Ray Rice opens up about what is going on inside the set as domestic violence. The Anaheim Ducks acquired forward Thomas Fleischman from the Florida Panthers on Saturday for forward Daniel Heatley in a third-round pick in the 2015 NHL draft. In Hampton, Georgia, Atlanta Motor Speedway has a reputation as being one of the toughest tracks to draft. If new wheels that make cars tough to handle, today's closest on a quick trip farmer should be fast and treacherous. NASCAR driver Travis Kelce, NASCAR race car found in suburban Atlanta. Christchurch, New Zealand top-ranked Lydia Ko won the New Zealand Women's Open on Sunday for the second straight victory as the 17-year-old New Zealand Women's Australian Open winner last week for the 6th LPGA Tour title. Ronda Rousey is the face of women's mixed martial arts. She's been announced as critiquing Williams and re-critiquing countless times. And Miami, Chris Bosh's first step toward a recovery is completely solved. The Miami Heat forward has been discharged from a South Florida hospital where he has been treated for the blood clots in one of his lungs. And that's going to be it for the Peter Chill 11 o'clock news on this Saturday night, February 20th, 2015 PUS. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.